you got all of this, okay, Johnny, you want to play the violin, it's all right. But get the stage straightened out first. The classics are here. We are classics. Study us. All I was trying to say in the final analysis, that looking at African transition, I see no answer short of Pan-African nationalism and commitment. I see no solution in splitting ourselves into warring camps based on different religions, when any religion properly used can be revolutionary.
Thank you.
And any religion can be discarded, and you can still be spiritual. You can do with or without it. But I'm saying that you cannot do without a form of spirituality. That you cannot do without. It is spirituality that's a part of your humaneness. It is spirituality that gives you the facility to think out the difference between right and wrong. It is spirituality that lifts you higher than the dog. I'm saying that you cannot do without. You can do without the denominations. And it doesn't matter real good whether you go to a Methodist or a Protestant or a Baptist. I grew up a Baptist. And I'm kind of partial to the Baptists, although they're the loudest and the wrongest of all the religions I know about. They can say more and say nothing. But I'm partial to that style and that good singing, and that good cooking. Other than that, I don't think it would make a difference one way or the other. I go to the first church, I got a door open if I wanted to go to one. It's not that much difference, really. What I'm saying is that we need to practice the essential selfishness of survival. All of us need to ask and answer the question, how will our people stay on this earth? How will they be fed? How will they be clothed? How will they be answered? In the asking of the questions, in the seeking of the answer, maybe we will meet again at that fork of the road where we went wrong and read the signboards of history properly. Maybe in reading the signboards we will see a sign marked Pan-African nationalism, African unity. And then we will straighten ourselves up and say, of course, that's the way home.
It's very difficult for the younger man to follow the older man. And so when you're among your elders, you generally follow because you can't. When you come and you are listed before the elder, you have to say to the elder, "Can I?" You're very glad when the elder is listed before you. You don't have to say anything. So you got a chance that if he mess up, you could straighten out. But as he said about the crossroad, what is the crossroad that we are at? And is it only one crossroad? I must start at a ticklish point in our history and our performance. At a place called Delphi in Greece, and I'm not using the word Greece with any distinction, because it has none. I know I hurt quite a lot of people in this room. But on the temple of Delphi, they say, man, know thyself. I don't think the Greeks really knew what they were writing. They had copied it from Karnak. When they came there, as little boys trying to get an education from the Africans. So I know that when the Abalaba and the Kapatapa and the Shipidi and the Chai Chai milkshakes get angry with me, you get angry because you know no better. But it goes further than that, that we're at the crossroad. When you are a Muslim and are going backwards, or a Christian, or a Hebrew, what crossroad are you stopping at? Are you saying that Jehovah had something to say to Africans? That Jehovah's message had anything to do with Africans? Are you saying that Jesus was anything new to the Africans? Or Mary? That Immaculate Conception and virgin birth was something new? That Isis and Osiris and Heru was not already in the concept of virgin birth and Immaculate Conception? If you doubt that, then you should go to a place called Abydos and Dendera, and you will see there the first Holy Land that many of us spoke about, right dug into the wall, in the pictures on the wall, in the friezes. You will see Isis receiving an Immaculate Conception and giving birth to a virgin child 4,000 years before Mary did the same trick. So the crossroad we are talking about, that the African stands at the crossroad, it stands at the crossroad of human history. And here again, Africa is preparing to again stand at the crossroad to lead the rest of the world that did not exist in history. What I'm saying, not that the Greeks did not exist, or certain aspect of the Asians. What I'm saying, that no one knows them in history during that particular time when the Africans were already setting the framework for human civilization. Let us go back. Let's go at 4100 before the Common Era, as you would say, BC. And see if you see any Christian there standing up, any Muslim, any Jew, if there's a God named Jehovah yet, a God named Jesus the Christ, or God named Allah. Any man in here, I will stop and give you 10 minutes. Anyone, if you're an imam, you're a minister, you're a rabbi, you're whatever, come up and show that I'm lying. Show me. For we do not have Pontius and Boetius who made what is today called Christianity yet. We do not have Muhammad ibn Abdullah yet. We don't have him until around 622 of what is called the Common Era, the Christian era. And we certainly don't have Abraham until the Africans along the Nile are already in the 13th dynastic period. And that's what saddens me, is that you believe that you got the only answer. And there was somebody named Adam and somebody named Eve, probably Steve also. And that belief concept, you refuse to move